Yo Ninjas, welcome back to the show. Ninjakees, it's chilling, and what did you eat today? Welcome back to the episode of Drunk Out Manga Works selecting on today on this Saturday evening. Yes. So right now it's 23:11 here in the Netherrealm. Yes. So let's go and go back to drawing some manga works, and also we have here a cup with Ninja-chan here that I drew, and it needs to be filled. She needs to be filled with some nice, fresh, rich Starbucks caramel macchiato to cheer with you ninjas on this Saturday evening. Let's fill a roll up all the way. Almost. Yes, so here we have a cup. Yes, cheers ninjas. Ish, skull, kanpai, prost, enjoy. So today we also ate dinner, which was, we ordered Pokeball. Yes, Pokeball. So I got like a Pokeball with the rice, the white rice with some vegetables, senzu beans, very nice, and some raw tuna and salmon sashimi or whatever it's called, some seaweed and all that with some sesame sauce. Very nice. I enjoyed it, finished it all, and it's now gone. It's all gone. Yes. So yeah, that was definitely a tasty dinner. What did you ninjas eat today? Also just we went to the Big M to get some Pokemon. Yes. And also got a fish fillet. This was later, a bit later, just before the stream. And yeah, that was real tasty. So yeah, I was like, should I eat this later, after the stream, while the stream is going on, or before the stream? And it was just looking at me, you know, that fish fillet. It was like, Ninjakees, eat me. So I was like, are you sure you want to? And he says, yeah, please eat me. And I said, yeah, I mean, looks so damn tasty, smells tasty. I just grabbed the thing. Um, and suddenly it was gone. So, yeah, things happen. So yeah, ninjas. Alright, the plan for today is to draw some manga works, chillaxing and all that with you ninjas. Did you ninjas do anything this weekend? Alright, let's go back to the manga work. Yes. If you ninjas have any topics or something, just let me know. Also, after the stream yesterday, drew a bit further on this manga page. And next to that, we also when Ninja-chan came back, we finally finished something that's real. You know what's real?
One Piece wa jitsuzai suru.
The One Piece is real. Yes, we finished all the 8 episodes, the last 3 last night, or morning I should say. And yeah, overall I think it was a good experience. For those who don't know nothing about One Piece, I think this is definitely a good step to get into the One Piece, which is like a TV show now on Netflix. And I think overall they did a good job. Yes. I'm not sure how much I should tell, or if you need just don't care if I talk about it. I think it's well made, but I have my I like it, but also not at the same time with certain parts. But it's not as bad as like many things that came before with live action adaptations. So I think it's maybe a new bar that's been set, or yeah. There's Party Time page number 29. I'm currently still working on the Party Time manga one-shot, which is a complete manga story with a beginning, middle, and end. In total, we'll have 55 pages, plus the cover, and maybe some bonus stuff later, but the main course is like, the main dish is 55 pages. And that's what we're working in right now. This is page 29, and basically I already drew everything traditionally, and now digitally editing it and redrawing some stuff where it is needed. And last night I also redrew this panel. This panel looked, the character looked a bit different, so I changed that a bit, and I think it looks now better, more slick, something. But hey, yeah, I drew these pages in a rush when I was drawing it, and also I switched. I did this on the live stream. Switched these 2 panels. Like before, I forgot when I was drawing this traditionally on paper with my own hands and with ink and a G pen. Like I drew these 2 panels on the left here in the middle, to the right, and so I yesterday or last stream we switched it up for the correct direction of this page, and I still see some things that need to be fixed. I think, yeah, maybe a bit of this cloud, for example, these clouds can be drawn better. The text balloon clouds and characters here, a bit more detail, or like yeah, if you zoom in it looks real shit, or at least more shit maybe. If you zoom out it looks less shit. Yeah, like but yeah, that's what we have to figure out here as we go, and yeah, that's the plan for the drawing part. The talking part though, that's another matter, topics and all that, but that's something we have to figure out. And you know, if you just want to listen and relax, yeah, let's find some topics, eh? Some interesting, like what anime maybe. Yeah, it always comes down to anime. I am passionate about for me at least, interesting to talk about. I'm not sure about you ninjas, but yeah. I also use different layers here. Text balloon here, like the background. Like like teachers back then said, you have to be conscious of every single step you make when making drawings. Maybe with everything, but yeah, back then I did 2D animation. In this case, it's yeah. But so I added some speed lines here on panel number 3. But while I was making this, I was thinking like, is it better to have these lines vertical or horizontal? Because as a manga creator, you also have to lead people their eyes, like how the manga panel flow goes. Because in this case, this manga I'm working on, it reads from right to left, and therefore the direction of lines can matter for reading flow and all that. But yeah, I'm still working on it and aiming to improve it step by step. 3. Yeah, also don't forget to name your layers if you draw digital. Some of my files names. Oh, this. Yeah, sometimes I find empty layers. Made the layer and then. Oh yeah, there's something here. Speed lines. Speed line. Panel 3. Better folder. Panel 3. Yeah, before this character looked like this. So this was what this character looked like. Now we changed it. This. Better. But I can't make comparisons like necessary. I've not made them yet. Like the old page and the new page, and see what the difference is. But I think it's a bit more nice and neat now. Also, yeah, drawing digital things easy in a way. Part of the craft. Yeah. Our Discord if something happened there. Manga stuff. Drawings. Ooh. Riddle character. Oh well. Alright, check out our Discord as well if you want to see and the other people their drawings.
Join our Discord.
Share your
here.
drawings.
https://discord.gg/sdneska.
GG! Oh, this is this is about the remakes. Oh yeah. All right. So party ninjas. Would you rather arrive early at a party when it's just getting started, or fashionably late when it's already in swing?
Mile.
I guess a bit later. Not necessarily early. Good night, you're welcome back to the show, Ninjakees Issuing, and what did you eat today? Yeah, it really depends on what party. Like, if it's like at a friend's place, I don't mind to show up earlier,
Party.
but can also you know, fashionably come later. Pati bomba.
E fatti bomba.
Parties. Guess these. All right.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. You ate a hamburger. Fresh new burger.
How many did you buy eyes?
How many? That's the big question. Hey. Hey. Oh. Weird people drag Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, you're drawing a monkey panel. Character to improve. Wind. Why else redraw stuff? Prove it. Be better. No, even if you draw it different for a better understanding, the improvement. Bruh. So yeah, ninjas, what did you do today on this Saturday? Any crazy shit?
Where is your son?
My son, he's grounded. Back to his room, being grounded. My son. Watching. You know what's real?
One Piece wa
Did you sell him?
実在する
The One Piece is real.
Nee.
Grounded. The eye.
Beer, 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 beer. Beer,
Aye, beer again.
beer.
Cheers. Ninjas. Beer and titten. Beer and titten. Yeah. That look scary or no? You like big eyes?
I think
Or
your son is
Bigfoot.
real cool.
Oh shit! Son, you were grounded, man. Back to your room. Back to your room. Yo, Dion, my son, welcome back to the show. And you're
Oh, he
showing.
escaped
And
his
what
room.
did you eat today? Aye, damn it. Could pay the nanny more. Let him stay in the room. We might finish the One Piece. Locked himself out. Believe it! Can you believe it? My son just escaping. Prison I built him. The prison! The drawing prison! With all these chains.
Lurking is a kind of grounding.
Oh. I was like... Drowning. Face.
Season 2 over 4 years. See no evil monkey.
Yeah, my son has maybe not seen it yet, so don't go telling too much about it. Because yeah, not exactly the. But yeah, man, son, you're drunk. Any progress there? With
I've
your,
seen 5 episodes.
Oh shit! You were as far as we were yesterday.
Well, this one took long.
Huh? What took long?
Oh, he is almost there.
Almost there. Yeah, it's weird that Ninja-chan also shared like a new Naruto live action coming or something. Like, what the hell is this? Maybe Masashi Kishimoto was like, creator of Naruto, was like, hey, One Piece became...
One Piece wa 実在する
The One Piece is real! So he was like, oh shit, I have to join the memes. And then they make new memes like Naruto is
Draw.
yeah. Would you I guess it could work. Live action. Special effects. I mean, why wouldn't it work? You know? Well, the Demon Fox. I mean, yeah, all this Marvel shit.
The ball stuff is broken. I redeem too.
Team 2? Did you redeem? Yeah, you redeemed 2.
But you didn't drink 2 times.
Oh, but maybe you spamming. Cheers, then it doesn't work. I mean, yeah, live oh yeah, wait a second. So you have the big 3, right?
I
the
see
big
it,
3.
but don't hear it.
The big 3 is like One Piece, Naruto, and Bleach. One Piece is live action, but Bleach already got live action. I've not seen it, so I don't know whether it's good or not. Guess not. So Naruto's left then. There are some good, cool fan live action things of Naruto. Who hear the other sounds? Oh yeah, I don't. Broken maybe. I have no idea. Oh no synth.
Keep it up, Ninja.
Not sure even. But I guess live action Naruto could work. Yeah. That. Hopefully Satoshi Kishimoto also. That's what Oda did. Of that his own passion in it. The heart of Naruto. If it even still has one. Really watch Borutos. When is new My Hero Academia season? I have not been reading the manga. Maybe I should just read the manga. Done with it. Instead of watching the anime with it. And just spoil everything. Someone else is spoiling anyway. Some people just cannot shut their mouth. They just have to say everything. Like, just floops out there. Right off the. Oh yeah, you know died? Yeah. You know he died in the season. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. And have you? No. But this character does not die. And but that's the spoiler in it. So you then know that the character is safe. So there's no. Yeah, you don't have to worry about the character.
Boy.
See you later, Johnny Ninjakees. Yes. Eesh, Ninjakees. See you the next time. Work it. Work it. Yeah. So eyes are way too big,
Not
man. It
marries.
looks almost freaky.
Married.
Married with children. Love and marriage, love and marriage. What a weird ass show, man. Married with children. Marries children? What the fuck? Styles. coffee in the fridge. Melts. Melt, man. Yeah. It was like this cartoon back on the days on Nickelodeon. It was about toys. It was I forgot the name of the show, but basically it was about figures that like it was super cheap as made in a way, I think. It was not even stop motion, I believe, or just cheap as. I don't know. I forgot, but it was. There was one character, so they were superheroes, and one of the heroes was Meltman. Yes. Let me quickly search. What's the show called again, man? Meltman. Action League. Was Action League? Action League, the greatest hero of them all. Oh yeah, Meltman. The power to melt. Might be handy. I don't know. If you do it like the One Piece way or something, where there's melt power. Melt! Yeah, you can melt me. Well, if you could have a power that you've never seen before, what power would you have? So not a stereotypical power, but just something that is not really shown yet. Or at least that you don't know of. Like ice fire powers that sort of flying, teleporting, that's standard shit. The power to... Oh, what would be with power? Tough one. Oh, I know. I know. Wait. How should I say this? So I can make a capsulon appear from nothing. The best food in existence. Just, I can make it appear. I can summon it, you know? I can just summon this food at all times when I want to. And that's the power. Then it's also fresh, you know? It's not like... It's fresh and new. Fresh from... yeah, just new. Not being touched yet. Still hot. Yes. Okay then, what would you do with it? You know, maybe feed people. No, I would. The first time I would just eat it, but maybe there's an after effect with it, a special effect like great power comes from not from nothing, right? It has Renkin no Jutsu, like Full Metal Alchemist. If you do this, then this. If you do this, then this. So then, maybe, I was thinking, let's say I summon a Capsulon, then somewhere in the world, another one disappears. So it might just swap. But then, yeah. Well, definitely would eat the first one, right? Probably, and then, yeah, if you're full, maybe give it to some.
I can turn into any fictional character, but only for 1 hour each. I can't use the same character twice a day,
shit,
though.
Any fictional character, that's OP, man. Hey, that does not exist yet. That's really crazy OP. Even more OP than Lost Power. Hell. Done. What is it?
Each day asterisk.
Crazy. So can you also make the fictional characters yourself? That's a cheat, man. In a way, you draw your own fictional characters so you can just become them. Oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay, wait. I new idea. What I draw, I can become that character. So if I write or draw that character. Maybe it's like Death Note, but then you have to draw the character you want to become or write it. That's crazy. But it has to be after. Let's just first go with the Capsulon. Okay, wait. Capsulon is the best food. Made out of fries, real nice. Layer of meat, salad, and cheese on top of it with garlic sauce and optional spicy sauce. Yes, and the fries are like nice, fresh, crunchy. When you take a bite of these fries, crunchy, not soggy. What you know? These fries are real nice. The meat also nice, tender meat. Nice slices of meat in there. Fresh salad. Real healthy for you. So yeah, okay, what would you do with the powers? Okay, let's say I get the power. Summon a Capsulon. Okay, so I probably would eat some. That's crazy if you can just summon it, but you know, in a way, it's kind of, if you summon, like, let's say I summon 1,000 of them, and then they all go to waste, man. Kind of a waste of food if no one eats it. I mean, it's crazy, man. You can build a house of it, but it's like not sustainable. Maybe just start a business, actually. I don't know, yeah. Just pay $1 for Capsulon. Because now the Capsulons are really expensive. Like, they used to be $5 for just the complete thing. It's like normal. Now these exact same Capsulon of $5 back then, same size, is now called big size. Normal size. And now it's $10. Or at least 8, 9, $10. So at least it's doubled about it. Crazy, man. Crazy. Now if I could summon Capsulon, I probably would just start a business. Only the problem is, if people work for you in this business of Capsulon, let's say, how are you gonna explain where they appear from? Like it's just there, right? So they don't see the process of it being made, so they're... How are you gonna run a... Like, let's say you run, like, McDonald's or something, and you just summon the burgers, but... Wait, do you even need employees for it then? I wonder. Well, you need to package and all that, maybe, yeah. So, when summoning this Capsulon, which is a food, it comes with the... where it's in, right? The case, where you put food in to hold it. What's the word for that? It's to keep it warm, you know, like yeah. Because let's say you summon a certain food and it just, let's say you summon noodles, you know. So let's say you summon ramen noodles. But it just appears there it just appears.
Please don't make
but you don't have
like this.
But you don't have like something to put it in, so it just falls flat on your table or on the ground, and then it's like all this wasted food. Please don't make me hungry. All right. No food powers then. Hey. But yeah, like let's say you run the business. Okay, let's say you have the power to summon, in this case, specific food called Capsulon.
Don't waste food.
I mean, how would you even? Yeah. But how would you sell it, for example? Because let's say you start this restaurant and you have the power to infinitely summon Capsulon, right? But it probably takes some energy to do that. But how the hell Like, where would you summon it in the restaurant? You're just
I'd run.
you're just in the kitchen. You're just in the kitchen. And but if you have employees, okay. Let me this question first. Would you even let other people know you could do this? Because I mean, would the government, for example, bring you
I won't have
in
employees.
for testing or and then they experiment with you, like, oh, how the hell can you summon this food, and they want then maybe you become a slave somewhere, and they want you to summon the food for them, and then if you don't do it, well,
Realistically, if you manifest matter, the government would get you.
I won't have in employees. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but wait, but who you gonna deliver them all? Like, it still takes like yeah. No, I don't think I would deliver them all, man. Maybe I have a lot of folks that, oh, wait a second, if you just summon the capsule and that's your only dish on the menu, you just have a lot of
Deliveroo does that for you.
people that drive for you. But that still takes, or you are the delivery person and you just summon it when you arrive
Keep it up, Ninja.
instead of having them
Or
take
you
it.
service of choice.
Oh. If you or just go to feed the poor, just go to a country, just summon all the cap. I mean, that's you just go there one day, summon all the cap, but they cannot. Yeah, maybe you feed them for one day, but that's about it. Unless you have to stay there, and they get fat. If they eat only capsulon. Yeah. Now, I probably would make a business out of it. Not exactly sure how it would look like. Maybe just called instant capsulon. It's instant, right? Yeah. Maybe the power's a bit useless. Well, not if you're hungry. I mean, at least you always have something to eat then. Let's say you're on a deserted island, stranded, no food, but then you just summon.
I would still make people wait a decent amount of time for their food.
To make it more more realistic, or at least more, how do you say it? Less suspicious. Oh, wait a second. Let's say you summon a capsulon. You can still freeze it in, right? Like, it's not the best way, I think. It's just, yeah, it's probably not
You'd have
tasty.
to work less hours a week since you could summon food like that.
Yeah. Wait, so you would work for someone then? And then summon it at that place? Nah, I probably would start my own business though, if that would be the maybe, yeah, I probably have some people that work for you, right, with you, but not have it in a way that they don't see how you summon the capsulon, like you're just the kitchen. Maybe you're just a separate kitchen, or...
No, I mean you would have worked less hours each week since you don't require as much money.
Because you can just summon it. Food. Salad. Yeah, to make it, yeah. I mean, yeah, like you can also just eat the capsule on yourself, or you know, because you have to eat, right? Maybe even separate it. Like, let's say you summon the capsule and then, yeah. I don't want to waste the food though, but you cannot really give it to an animal, or yeah, I don't know. I mean, even now, food gets thrown away, right? Because there's too much. It's just such a waste. So it's kind of weird that food has to be thrown away because there's too much.
Buy chickens and feed them that.
Oh wait, pigs can eat it. I think pigs could eat it. Chickens, I don't know. Would chickens eat the capsulum? It's like made out of fries, meat,
Infinite
salad.
eggs.
I mean, yeah, if they eat it, at least you have food for them. But I'm not sure if they explode from eating too much. If you only feed them that, you get these fat chickens. Wait, but you also have to.
Chickens
Well,
will eat anything really.
they eat anything. Also meat. What? Oh, so they eat their own. They're cannibals. Cannibals? Yeah, I guess you could be right. Yeah, because birds eat birds, right? It's a bit crazy. Like if humans eat humans. Well, actually, humans do eat humans. Some of them. Like there's an island where it's been
You
said
can have
that
them near
they still have
compost
humans.
and they will dig through it for insects.
Yeah. Can. Hmm.
I mean, we eat mammals.
Oh. Yeah. Mammal. Building like mammal, they do it on Discovery Channel.
So chickens eating birds isn't that weird.
Oh, because we're mammals. Oh yeah, wait. Oh, you mean like that? Oh yeah. Now that yeah, I guess sure. Yeah, I guess so. How about chickens eating other chickens? I think if you just leave a piece of chicken for the chickens, you feed it. I think they will eat it. But there are also different chickens. Chicken. I mean, yeah, even what was it, a horse or something, or a pigeon or something. Oh, video like. Is it a horse? At least one of those, a horse, cow, or something like that. And it is bird or something.
I've seen them eat chicken, yeah.
Kinda crazy. I thought they were vegan. Oh, here's a chicken. That's an interesting. But yeah, Infinite Capsulon probably would start yeah. I guess I would, yeah, if they're like homeless people or something, I would give them food. Why not? Yeah. Or just give it for free to people, you know? Like have a stand outside and people can just grab a free Perhaps then all the if you do this, man, all the capsulum people go out of business because you know if you just give it for free. Like imagine you're like I don't know, you're like, let's say you're near McDonald's and just give burgers on over there for free. I mean, maybe yeah, unless it's not tasty, but then people take it. In a way though, let's say you are on the streets and someone gives you a free whatever meal. Maybe it's a bit suspicious, like, depends on how it's presented though. It could be a bit shady, like, huh? This random dude here on the street suddenly gives me this case.
I mean, if they're at McDonald's, their burgers standards are already quite low.
Yeah, but would you accept, like,
Ring the
yeah, I
bell
don't
and
know,
click the
whole meals just
sparkling
from a
heart
random
to stay
person?
notified the fastest. If you haven't already, https://www.twitch.tv/Ninjakees. Smirking face, smirking face, smirking face.
You would. I mean, there was one time I was in the subway.
Not unless they had a stand with loads of meals on it.
But not just like he's with a long cape in the alley coming from the darkness. Hello, hello to you. Want a capsule on you? Or burger, whatever you want. Hey. Okay, yeah, if they have a stand, you know, giving free samples and all that, yeah, that looks better than like just only one. Yeah. I mean, imagine this: you go to McDonald's, for example, or whatever place.
Happy Meal when I was in high school and turned it down.
I have been offered. Oh, what? What? Oh, they on high school. Yeah, but you have these kids. Maybe they hit on it, or I don't know, and then prank, or
I think it
I
just
guess.
got left in the bus stop, sadly.
Oh, it was just there. Yeah, okay. I mean, let's say you buy a burger in whatever place or a meal, but you are full, you don't want it anymore.
It was an adult and they seemed normal enough.
So you ate it, or what? What happened? Wait, what happened with the Happy Meal? Did you, Well, you're still alive, so... I guess not much happened then.
No, I left it.
Oh, you left it. Did you not even got the toy? Yeah, okay. Yeah, if you just find it on the street, no one's with it. Unless you're like starving and really need to eat, like you're in starving mode, I guess then you would check. I mean, you're really on the edge, right? Bungie, death, and then there might come a moment. Definitely will survive. Whatever it takes. Push to. Let's say you haven't eaten for 30 days. So damn hungry. And yeah. I think in that moment, then you would definitely check out Happy Meal. For example. But I think
I'd sharplift first.
yeah, that's probably yeah, or maybe trade. Yeah, just ask if, or just order it, eat it, and then oh yeah, do the dishes, or just run away. Yeah, it's but also places, and a lot of it also thrown away, which is such a waste. Some people getting all these bags of free food, and they throw half of it away. Like, bruh, what?
My issue
Yeah.
with McDonald's is more the portion size to calories rather than just the quality.
Yeah, I guess the calorie counting. Yeah, and that Yeah, I could see that. Like, you can eat more to make it your calories are. Yeah, currently I'm not counting calories anymore.
All these calories and you hardly get any food for it.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, that's the certain foods like. Like,
I'm not counting them either.
oh, oh yeah, I was counting, but I didn't. I just I got tired of it. At least maybe I will do it again. But yeah, I this watch would count also the calories when exercising, but for some reason I cannot get it to work. Really annoying. And then I don't know exactly how many calories I spent a day. I used to combine that with calorie count, but at some point the calorie counting is just so damn annoying. Like every single thing you eat, you have to scan in or weigh it and fill it in, and like, yeah, well, it's maybe part of
Keep it up, Ninja.
it, but I don't know. Maybe I might go back to it, but
I
don't
think
know,
it's easier to just be rough with calories. Educate yourself on the calories of everything and just keep it in mind.
but yeah, but then you don't know exactly what you ate that day, right? The amount of calories, or at least more exact. Probably even if you count calories, it's not exactly exact always at all times, but a good estimation or better insight of how much you
Like
actually
I have
ate
a
a day.
milkshake that I like and there's 750 calories.
Yeah, that's the thing. You sometimes maybe eat stuff that you expect are not as much calories as you thought it was, and therefore you're like, it's not so much, even though it's a lot. You know, like nuts. Nuts are healthy, but if you eat a whole bag of it,
So then
the calories
like
are
that
crazy.
I know not to have often because it's so high in calories.
Yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, it's also with the frappe and such. Or Starbucks. Like if you just drink one of those drinks.
Yourself on each item you eat.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, right now, I don't want to count it. Feels, I don't know. Sometimes it's really annoying to every time count every some point.
It
Yeah.
just stops you from accidentally eating super high calorie foods every day.
Yeah. Yeah. These days, last few days, not really been watching it that much. Yeah. It is what it is at the moment.
Recently I've started trying to build muscle mass and increase
Oh.
the cost of my body calorie wise. No idea how
Oh,
it's
yeah.
going to go, but yeah.
Yeah, they say with muscles, yeah, that's good because yeah, if you build muscles, the muscles eat your calories. So, or so they say. Like if you build more muscles, that muscle needs more calories to pump, and there, yeah. So instead of the food that you eat, that the muscle goes using it instead of it going to your fat or something like that. Not exactly sure how it works, but They say building muscles is good for your fat shit. Because then if you maybe eat too much, or if you, yeah, then your muscles eat those calories instead of your belly, whatever. Something like that. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not a fitness guru. But hey. Fitness. A fitness thing.
I'm currently at 94.5 kilograms, 25.7% body fat, roughly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. What's your height? Yeah, I'm have to lose like a lot. Years.
179 centimeters.
Oh shit, we're about the same size. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm more fat than you. You're also still fat then. Unless it's muscle then. I guess you also have to weigh around the 70s. 73?
I'm big for my age.
You're big for your age. Alright. Giant. A gigant.
Yes, I'm still a kid. 6 years old.
The son.
Or whatever the law was.
I have to, This is how it is. If you are big, got a lot of kicks. I kicked you a lot. That's why you grew so tough.
I think I would
for
be
those
dead
who
if I was
think you
70
should be kicking
kilograms.
kids. Not literally.
I'd have
If you
minus
think
body
that.
fat.
I think I would be dead if I was 70. No, I think it's 70, 73 or something. 75, 70. Minus, you know, body fat? Or it's all muscle then. Yeah, some people have weigh a lot, but they don't. It's because of their muscle weight. So they look in good shape.
I mean, for my body.
Yet weighing a lot. That's because the muscle. Yeah, well, weighs a lot. You know, more, less volume, more weight, maybe. Not exactly. Mean for my body. I wonder though, like if you have 1 kilo of fat versus 1 kilo of muscle, how is the volume different? I imagine.
Don't have 24 kilograms of fat on my body to lose.
Oh, okay. How do you know that? But isn't that how it works? So your height and your weight, and then you calculate how much BMI you have, and that's your percentage of body fat. Something. There's some calculator. Online.
Maybe, but everyone is built different.
Yeah, that's true. That is true indeed. I'm not sure if there are some general rules. But hey, you should know best, eh? Since it's your body.
I know my hips and waist are wider than most men's.
Wider. Hmm. Yeah, I'm probably also wider as well. Wider. Um. Yeah, some people are. Yeah, like you said, different builds. Like some people are more of a tank for skinny or small build that can fit through things. Yeah, or less bendable. Like I did some kung fu back then, where you did train
Doing the
your
maths, I have
bendability.
23 kilograms body fat on me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, okay, maybe it's not good to lose it all. I don't know. To have a little bit of fat instead of completely shredded? Yeah, it depends what you go for, right? Yeah, not the expert. Would you want to lose all the fat? Some people like a little bit of, so that you're, I don't know, or just transform it into, or swap it with muscle or something. I don't know. Like, yeah, if you look at Luffy, he was more skinny at the beginning, right? Versus like
I'm aiming for 14%
I don't know,
to
Frankie.
17%
Like Frankie.
personally.
14, 17. I don't know. What is actually the good percentage?
I've heard it's not realistic to be below 10% long term.
Oh, is that true? Okay. So you should be then 14 minimum. That's a good amount, or I have no idea. Brainstorming.
For men 18% to 24% is average.
18 to
25% and is overweight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. 25, yeah, I definitely need to lose some. I eat more with stress though. But let's say deadlines, I go crazy with searching for
14%
food.
to 17% is
Let's say I have to
fitness.
finish Party Time the manga one shot tomorrow. I'm gonna go crazy. Also searching for food. Because I don't know, maybe
6% to 13% is athlete.
oh, yeah, okay.
2% to 5% is essential fat. And that's it.
Essential. So that's the minimum you need, or oh, of that percentage. Necessary fat. That 2 to 5. Yeah, I like. I personally enjoy food, man. Just so damn tasty. Like I could switch it up. Switch it with like drinking or smoking, or probably not a good idea.
Food is good.
Or just oh, you know, that's why walking is good for. Walking on the streets, yes. Food is good. I like some food. Yes. Do you have any diet or
All my homies love food.
Who does not love food, man? Well, some people don't like food that much. That's why they are less fat. Just like, which makes sense, right?
Keep it up, Ninja.
Yeah, my favorite food is probably one of the worst. It's been a while since we ate it though. I don't eat it a lot. But hey. Cheers. Food! Yeah, food is tasty, man. Definitely. Well, depends which one. Like, some foods I am like, yeah, no thank you. Maybe if your life is on the line, if you don't eat, but like, let's say a cockroach or a worm or something. I personally prefer not to eat that, you know? Like, can you even eat a cockroach? Aren't they like indestructible? I don't know even. You could eat a cockroach, but I probably not recommend it, eh? Since they can survive nuclear bombs and shit. Maybe, yeah, okay, so if you had to eat a worm or a cockroach, which one would you rather choose? I guess a worm would be the better option if you really had to choose. Unless you already enjoy eating worms. I personally prefer not to. Never ate a worm as far as I know of. Maybe it's been in one of the food. Never knew. I wouldn't consciously choose to eat. Yes, I don't know. It looks nasty. Maybe it's real tasty. I don't know.
I think I can stomach most foods. Red
Can
meat
eat.
and melted cheese are my weakness though. The texture makes me gag annoyingly.
Melted cheese, red meat, so cow meat or red meat. Yeah, you talk also always about the red. What's red meat? Just isn't meat always red? Or just I don't know. Or they, so, yeah, sometimes they color it red for the illusion. It looks nice. The painting, so something like that.
Poultry and fish are white meat.
Poultry. Fish is white meat?
Mammals are red meat.
Oh. You cannot eat mammals?
There might be a few exceptions, but yeah.
What's a poultry? Poultry. Kakin
Kakin. Poultry.
in our language.
I can eat red meat, but it has to be done in a certain way.
Oh, birds. You can eat birds. Oh, birds are white meat. I didn't know. I never really thought about it. Animals are red
Burgers
meat.
and sausages are fine, but not something like bacon unless it's cooked slowly and for long.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you just cannot. You throw up because you know what it is that you eat it, or your body itself just cannot, or maybe, or did you brainwash yourself, like, or is it just happens?
It's an involuntary reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Imagine.
I've had it since I was a kid.
But yeah, I mean, chicken and fish is still good, right? I mean, still take. Yeah, if I could never. Yeah, it would kind of suck if. Yeah, let's say you eat like a burger
I
and you have.
think I know the cause,
get
but I
shit.
won't share.
Oh no, you don't have to tell. It's fine. We're in private, but it's all good, man. Yeah. Each to their own. Some people have like destined. I don't know what's it called. Stomach? No, intestines. Oh, intestine. Yeah, some people like have think their intestines or something. They cannot stand a certain food like onions or something. But it doesn't always happen, or at least, yeah, I'm not exactly. Sometimes it can happen later. Like at first you can eat the food and then suddenly you cannot. Yeah, maybe it's different per person because some people.
Oh man, onions.
Some people. What? You cannot stand onions either? Yeah, some people eat only meat and that's good for their health because when they
They're
don't,
a staple flavoring too.
Staple. Yeah, the basic shit. Yeah. I like onions. I personally really like onions. I think it's also good for you, eh? Onions.
No,
I like
onions are used in so many good foods. There, my boy.
Yeah, onions. I like onions. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, if you suddenly cannot eat your favorite food anymore, that kind of sucks.
I love curry and so I love onions.
Yeah, I also enjoy. Yeah, onions. Onions. I like onions. Like burger with onions, or that curry, or rice with meat, vegetable and onion, or champions, mushrooms with onions, like mushrooms baked with onions, optional with meat. Like onions in themselves, I guess I don't really like them separate. Like, let's say you have this fresh onion, right, raw, and you just take a bite. Nom, nom, and I
Meat and
personally
salad are a
probably
top
wouldn't
tier
do that.
combo.
like eating an onion like an apple, but I do like it with other foods.
I'm so close to ordering a takeaway.
No, don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. Then you get more fat. No, no, no. I'm so close.
Nine, 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 nine.
Wait, would you even order at takeaway? Are they still open? Yeah, the thing is, over here, the shawarma meat places and such, in the weekend they are open till late. Like sometimes we were playing a LAN party or whatever, and we ordered at 3 a.m. in the morning or at night, or like 2 or something, and yeah, we order stuff like crazy times. But that was mostly back then, like playing games or whatever. Oh yeah, let's order some. But that was back in the day. Or like, let's say you were at a party, wasted or whatever, and then go to one of those places, grab a bun, a bread with some shawarma meat or capsule, maybe
chips and a
even
falafel burger with chips and kebab meat.
yeah, and the kebab meat. Oh, chips. Oh yeah, you mean fries, right? Chip. I'm getting confused always with crisps and chips. Yeah, with chips you mean fries, right? Yeah, the fries are
Yes,
nice.
I am very fat.
Fatty, you're very
Hey, fatty bomba.
yeah. That sounds.
French fries, yeah.
Oh, French. Oh yeah, maybe you have different. Yeah, French fries are nice, but with the capsule it's mostly normal fries. Not French. A bit thicker. I don't know what normal fries are over there. You also have like the potato fries. So you have like, if you cut potatoes in pieces, then you make them like a fry, but a bit thicker. Like sometimes you have these nice thick potato fries. Just there's something about it. Something else a bit crunchy. Yeah. At some places here you can like get them at like the Lidl. Maybe you have it too. I think it was the Lidl. And if you put it a little bit in the air fryer, nice and crunchy, or a bit of that crunch. It depends on how long you keep them in, of course. I personally do enjoy if fries are a bit crunchy.
We'd call
Instead,
them oven
instead of
baked
sloppy.
chips.
Or, oh yeah, oven baked. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there are different versions. Like back a few
wedges.
years ago or something. Yeah, wedges. Yeah, the wedges. Oh yeah, the wedges are also real nice. Yeah, wedges. The wedges are yeah, I like. And what are the best fries though? Because you have so many fries. You have like potatoes, even though they are not fries, right? Like depends on the sweet potatoes. You can cut them like fries. At least that's how we often eat. Or at least Nietzsche Jones makes them. Or I think it's from a pack. I don't know. I think it's from a pack. But then they're like size of the shape of a chip or fries, and then it's
All
like
chips are good.
sweet potato stuff. There are quite a bunch out of them there, but yeah, don't you have like favorites? Like, oh yeah, this one. I personally prefer them a bit more crunchy. I guess the more thick farmer fries. Boeren patat, like how you translate it. You also have here something called race fries. I'm not sure how to translate it. It's like they get the fries from this machine and they press it out. It's a different type of fries. They're all in the same sort of shape. How do you even
Fish and chip shop
translate?
chips. They
Fries
don't
are
have a name,
basically
but they're like wedges but softer.
It's almost maybe a bit like a churro, how they press it out, but it's thinner. Or how? Maybe there's a. Fish and chopped chips. They don't have the name, but they are like wedges, but softer. Oh, so it's more of a softer bite. I prefer more. Oh, here. So here is okay. I'm gonna only show a few
Keep
seconds,
it up, Ninja.
else I get copy claimed again. But basically, these fries, it's from a machine, and then they basically press it out like this. These are different types of fries. It's called raspatat, raised fries. I'm not sure how to call it or how to say it in English. You basically press it out, and then everything is the same shape, the same size, and then they just fry it or put it in the pan here, and then it's called like raspatat, raised fries, or yeah, it's I think it's tasty, but it's not everywhere.
Are they
though.
dough or potato?
I think it's a potato, or I think he got it from a dough or potato dough. I don't know. But he got it. In this case, he got it from. He got it here from a bag, I believe. That's.
We have a similar thing, but it's a dough.
Oh, here, this is it. So, okay, so I guess it's powder or something. I don't know. Like this, he puts this shit. I didn't even know. I see this for the first time. So it seems he has his bag here called race. I don't know.
It's
This
called
shit.
Guyanese chicken foot.
And then he puts it here in the fridge, I believe. Mixed it up with water, and then he press it out and fries it. I don't even know what the powder he used, but that's the process, I suppose. It's called Guyanese chicken food. This fry is not common, or at least some places have it, but it's not like really common. Like yeah, it's mostly some snack bars have it. Snack bars. Guyanese chicken food. Why I thought it was chicken, but it doesn't. I guess it looks. This looks like it. But why is it the chicken in the name though? Or is it made out of chicken? It kind of looks like this. But is this made out of chicken?
I've never seen chicken foot in the UK, but it's a big thing in Guyana apparently.
It kind of looks like it. But I'm not sure if it's made out of chicken. This almost looks like noodles. Looks tasty though.
It's just a
But
bread
yeah.
dough kind of thing.
Oh yeah. Like how maybe churros, or I'm not sure how churros are made. They also press it from a machine, right? Churros. Maybe it's a similar sort of. Well, this is sweet though, but yeah. Or like the pressing kind of idea. I think churros are pretty tasty, yeah. But I'm not the biggest fan of them. I don't really mind to eat churros. Not my favorite flavor. It's not like I really
With
want to
chicken
eat
dough,
them.
you
but...
make the dough, then roll it into a disc and chop to size.
How the hell do you make chicken though? It's made out of chicken? I'm not a chef, man. You're maybe the cook here. The cook.
No chicken involved.
Why is the that's sometimes weird. I don't understand sometimes with foods. There is a name of the food,
Just dough.
but the what's in the title is not in it. It's almost like clickbait. Like yeah, over here you have a dish called what is it? Varkenshaas. Varkenshaas? It's like pig haze. They have like
I've no idea why it's called that.
Vark is like a pig, and then you have a haas, so it's called a pig hair. So the total name is Varkenshaas, I believe. But then, oh yeah, we talked about this before. I think you know it. About we went through this before. I remember vaguely. Tenderloin. Yeah.
Maybe chicken used to roll the dough with their feet back in the day.
What the fuck? Yeah, maybe. Tenderloin. Well, over here it's like called Varkenshaas. I believe the meat is not a. Some foods I don't. Some foods and their names, it's weird, man. At least also here in our
yeah, chicken
language.
foot is just spices, oil, and flour.
Huh? And I thought literally about it. Chicken foot. You said it. But chicken food is not. What? Wait, it's not this? I thought you were talking about this. Just spices.
No, it's
chicken food.
You had up before.
Huh?
Guy
Oh.
owns chicken foot.
Oh. Yeah, Guyanese chicken food is an American hard rock supergroup from. Yeah, like Red Hot Chili Pepper.
I'm just too lazy to type the whole name.
Oh. Speak it. Use text to about that.
Such a long name for a snack food.
Oh yeah. Some names are weird, man. There's probably a logical reason for those names. Like hamburger, yeah, burger. Like a burger.
Spotted dick, anyone?
What the hell is that? What? It's a food.
It's an English pudding.
What? What the fuck? What the hell is this, man? It almost was like you're cursing me. But it's actual food. What the fuck? Spotted dick. Okay, I did not know this existed until you just said it. Hey, you spotted dick! You ate a spotted dick? Wanna eat my spotted dick? What? Almost looks like some predator. Ever ate a spotted dick? What the hell is this name? I don't know. Is really its name? Imagine that in the thumbnail title. I didn't even know they existed. The more you learn.
I've never seen in roll form before.
Oh. They probably rolled it for a reason.
So bizarre.
Crazy. Yeah, sometimes you just learn new things, but things that are right in front of you. Like, it was always there, but you didn't realize. Until, even like, in your own language, words. I mean, as if everyone knows every single word. Or white even. Wait, is it? Like spotted dick. Don't worry, ninjas. It's a food. It's a food. His son eats it a lot. A lot of spotted dick. It's a pudding. So don't worry. Real. You know what else is real?
One Piece は実在する
The One Piece is real. Oh,
Baby
very
rage,
awesome.
baby rage, baby rage.
You also have like something called butter ham. You literally translate it, but it's just bread, you know, slice of bread. Basically say, yeah, can I have one butter ham, please? Butter ham, or you just say bread. It's more, in a way, I think bread, yeah, bread of butter ham. Because butter means butter, and then ham is, well, ham. Ham is ham, right? Like the meat. And there must be a logical, or maybe just a saying, you know. They put a lot of butter with ham on the bread, and they call it butter ham, and they expected a bread with butter and ham. Maybe that's why bread came. I have no idea. The lore. Whole lore.
Language is just quirky like that.
I wonder, like in 1,000 years or something, if like how it changed over time. Because we also borrow English words, maybe even American English. Might also be fuck, shit, or I don't know. Need some more English words. Whoa. Whoa. There must be some, but probably T. What? Interesting. Like, or if you go back in time and then you see how they spoke, then you know, maybe even also a mix. I think even in England, mixed with German shit and whatever. Also in Japan, like they have foreign words. Like coffee is like kohi, oi. Toilet is like toire. There's a word for that. Also, they spelled mostly in katakana, since that's the words that they borrowed from the other language, or they're based off of other, like English. Words from other words. Like if you kohi kudasai.
Sushi karate are like that for us.
Sushi karate, yeah.
And subscribe on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, we know sushi and karate, yeah.
/2UIU631 to stay notified the
yeah.
fastest and ring the bell for the latest videos. Thanks ninjas. Arigato.
But language does sometimes, like also when I speak English, I'm maybe a different person, or at least like if I speak my own language, I know more words. Therefore, maybe, or maybe some things also don't exist in like another language. So the way so the language might change you who you are, or at least how you communicate. And well, that's
Keep
also a
it
bit
up, ninja.
who you are, right? In a way, or like let's say when I was in Japan, I spoke a lot of English and tried to speak Japanese, learn it.
It's easier to articulate yourself in your base language, I guess.
Yeah, your thoughts, like easier to express those thoughts. Even now, speaking English, also training English. Yeah, but I guess most people here in the Netherrealm can speak English, like a second language, because because of the entertainment we grew up with and all that. You know, a lot of being English. Like let's say it was I don't know, Japanese or something. Yeah, then maybe you learn more of that. Like let's say with anime, you also probably pick up some stuff. Yeah, it's to adapt to communicate.
That's still a crazy concept to me. Growing up and learning 2 languages.
And that's also with American. If you have like 2 parents that are speaking different languages, like I could have had a third, like Indonesian, but I never really learned it. Only a few words. But I think if you're a child, you're small, and then one parent speaks to you in, let's say, Indonesian, and the other one in, well, Netherrealmish or Dutch. Or maybe even English. I think English you eventually will learn, at least over here. Maybe some other countries are weird, man. They are too lazy to learn English. I thought it was like commonly spoken. Like
Was
the
it hard
Germans.
to learn 2 languages, or did you never really think about it?
Well, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z, like Cartoon Network, and X-Men, Spider-Man. So I had to read the subtitles in the Netherrealm language, but then you heard the English language or a lot of shows and all that. So I think it was easier. Like let's say it was German or French or Japanese even, which I never really heard on shows, and it's because probably also because of the entertainment, games, and all that. You just learn it, or it's easier to get into, I think. Because in some countries they translate literally, they dub everything. So they dub movies, even live action movies. They make John Wick or the Matrix or whatever, every character they dub it with their own language, and then it's like, but then you don't learn English or have the original voice, and then over like maybe now, like the cartoons back then, at least maybe they translated now, maybe they now dub it more to the Netherrealm language, but
does that with movies already in English.
Like America have their movies already in English, right? But if let's say name a famous American movie, Terminator. So let's say Terminator comes out here in cinema, and then they have to dub it in Dutch or the Netherrealm language. But I don't do that here. But in some countries they literally do that, right? So how are you then supposed to get into that language if they literally dub everything? Like even Naruto they dub. Okay, some Pokemon they dubbed here to Dutch though, which I enjoyed, but at least we still had Dragon Ball and X-Men and
they would dub
Spider-Man.
Australian. English, South African movies.
The American. Yeah, I guess the Americans are lazy too. They always. I guess that's true. Yeah, like even with
To
Nintendo,
remove
they
non-American accents.
oh, non-American. Wait, what? What the fuck? Okay, that's ridiculous. Like even with Nintendo, if Nintendo speaks as a live stream, they have to dub over in English because Americans are just too lazy, man. I guess maybe for I don't know, man. Might be the yeah. I guess the younger generations or our generations know more English than. Even I met this fellow mate. Because of him. I could work in internship in Japan because he could speak more Japanese than me. But he was French and he could also speak English. Therefore, I could be in an internship over there with an anime studio. But he spoke French, but also English. But he also said like, yeah, a lot of French people don't really know English. I guess in Germany too, or like all their animes, even their mangas, all translated to French and all that. It does work though, I guess, because they sell a lot, which is good. But yeah, what's the point again? Like Dion, you don't know other languages or only English? Well, you're learning Portuguese, right? Yeah, it's maybe maybe it also depends on the culture or something. Like let's say we go to Spain or something, trying to pick up simple words or adapt a bit instead of like being a foreigner and having where you go to make them adapt to your language, even though you're the guest in their country. Yeah, what I don't know. I think yeah. If you're say you go to a country, you could learn that, move there, you go stay living there. It's not reverse, you know. You go as a guest to another country, and then you make them learn your language. What? You're the guest. You have to adapt, not reverse. But I think people, if you go to another country, I think people would do appreciate it if you try to learn their language. Like when I was in Japan, I tried to speak as much as I could, also with everyone. But even if I made mistakes, I didn't really care, or I just said weird shit in Japanese. Whatever, man. No, what was it? You fail the most, you no, wait, was it fail forward? The most successful failed the most, or whatever. Sometimes you can fail too much though and be out of the game. But you know, language. I think with language you do have to speak it in order to. There was this one guy that was insanely good at Japanese, even though he wasn't. But he was like in the morning, early in the morning, you're here. Like we had a dormitory with a lot of rooms in Japan, and in the morning, early in the morning, you're like super loud, like from another room, like Genki. I don't know. I think he spoke again, but it was at least quite loud, and you could hear him learn Jap. I know it's good to speak it, but yeah, you're suddenly like really loud. Noise, you know, someone practicing Japanese, but because the walls were really thin, you know, if you let a fart, they could hear it or smell it. The other room probably. It's like really thin walls, so. But yeah, ninjas. If you had to learn, or maybe who here knows already 2 languages, wants to learn another language. Like I personally want to learn Japanese, of course, manga, anime, and connection, which I did try actually, or I could not really speak it. And I did try to, but, yeah. And yeah, and I guess if you travel, I guess a lot of people do speak English, right? Or not? A lot of the times. But in Japan, it's a bit less. So yeah, they also have sign language. Like the thing though is, like when in Japan, at least when I was there, you kind of have to, like let's say you want to order food, have to, you know, and I think that's the better way to learn, to actually practically use it. Like over here, I don't really use Japanese, therefore, I might just, yeah, I think it already went. It's getting a bit lost. Like, oh. Genki desu. Genki desu. Been a while. Minasan. Ima wa kaite manga desu. Wa. Ima wa. I'm
learning
I did know it a bit
Portuguese
more.
for the lols.
But do you also want to actually use it, or have maybe some people that know it to practice with? Like, how do you say, yo, what's up?
French or Japanese would probably be more useful for me.
French, yeah, I think French is also, yeah, French. Yeah, for me personally, for myself as reason, like for manga and French.
But the chance of me moving to Portugal is way higher, so I'm learning that.
Oh, you want to move there? Ever? For the more warm weather, or? Yeah, that sounds.
There's loads of
adventure.
art in French and Japanese.
Yeah, that's yeah, French. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, that's a good. Yeah, no, yeah, that's clever.
But yeah.
I mean, that sounds like for going somewhere than your own place and. A little stuck. Well, if you have the chance, you know, and you can do it, I mean, just go for it, man. Till it's too late and cold and travel. And live the adventure. Go for it, man. Like when I was in Japan, I was alone, but I met people there. So all the choices I made were my own in a way. Like if you travel with someone, it might it might be a bit different because of course it will be different, but all the choices you make are not yours. Like you have to choose to get, you know. So in a way you could be locked by either other people, what they want, unless like let's say you want to move right and this person says no, you're going left. You wanted to go right. What? Go left because like maybe you also speak less to people because you are already with someone to speak with. So introvert maybe, but like if you're alone, you kind of have to. Well, you don't have to, but like it can be lonely, you know, if you're alone. No shit, show.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
can be a little awkward when traveling with people.
I did enjoy meeting all these new people, all these new characters, never seen before, or people. Even though I don't really speak of them anymore, it's like I don't know.
Keep it up, Ninja. When I was last in Portugal, I did a lot of splitting up so I could walk around alone.
So then all your choices are yeah. So oh yeah, okay. So you can be together, yet do your own shit while being together in like One Piece. If Luffy goes to a town with his crew and then they spread, yeah, you know, you don't
More
always
like
have
an
to be.
adventure in a way.
I guess you don't
Trophy,
always have.
congratulations.
You don't always have to go
You've
everywhere
received
together,
100
even if you're
messages today with
together
your
to
stream
a
chat.
place. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like you go together to this one place, and then you know you don't always have to stay together all the time. Yeah, sometimes you probably should. Well, it depends. But let's say you travel to Tokyo, right? So you go with your family or friends to Tokyo. But then you go together to Tokyo, right? But then it's weird if you suddenly go to Fukuoka, that's on the other side of Japan, and they stay in Tokyo. And it's like, yeah. Yeah. You're together in Tokyo, and some you solo go to far away. In the same yeah, that, yeah.
I'd feel so weird in Japan.
What? Why? Yeah, Japan was a. Oh, you already know it, right? Seen all that anime
Portugal
and.
was cool because I fit in more appearance-wise there than I do in England.
Hmm. Yeah. I didn't really thought about it like even if I go to Indonesia, they see this where does they see you're a foreigner. Even yeah.
It would feel weird just because it's so far removed from Europe.
Or oh, you mean the culture? Oh, I thought you mean the distance of traveling. Oh yeah.
Yes, the culture.
Oh man, this like when I went to Spain, for example, didn't really. I didn't. If you move in there, like actually living there, it might be different. Didn't really thought about getting in. It's just you're there, right? And do shit. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, maybe some some countries might also feel less fitting. I don't know. Like there are countries I'd rather travel to than others, or I prefer probably to travel less to countries that are more dangerous. You literally can get killed on the spot. I mean, isn't that like common sense? Like you don't want to travel somewhere for the lulz where you just get popped on the, or even like in the jungle where they eat people. Yeah, then I probably also it would be probably an adventure. But you know, traveling to a place where they eat people, well, maybe not. Or they're like, oh, we'll love to have you over for dinner, man.
For travel, I'm just going to stick to Northwest Europe, I think.
Northwest. Oh, okay. You know, Europe tour. The crazy thing is I've never been in France. I still want to go there. I technically have been in France. But in Disneyland, it doesn't really count. And traveling maybe with the bus through France, but not really actually being there in the city. I think it's still fun to go to at some point. But yeah, there are many countries I've never been to, like Italy, like Spain. Spain is crazy. We went so many times to Spain. Like Palau is like this place, and we went there like at least 3 times at least. Mallorca is like an island, so 3 times I believe. Not at the same time, of course, but over time. Because yeah. Went once to Greece on an island called Kos, which was fun, but I was Little Ninja, so I did got a big ass Charmander there, like real big size. I still have it. It was in the background in my earlier stream. Where else? Yeah, we went to Germany. I think maybe Belgium, but it's sort of similar, eh? Germany and yeah, maybe a little bit different. At least to our country. What else is there? Want to visit? Yeah, the UK. Yeah, the UK been there once, and only once actually. Yeah, but we're going again this year. So yeah, Jan, maybe you will see us suddenly in front of your door. Finally giving you some spanking for not doing your homework. Not drawing your homework, though. But yeah, what else? I guess Scotland or Ireland. I don't know much about those places. Iceland. Yeah, also Viking land, mountains. The lights and the colored lights. I heard that you can only see with a camera, so are not good with a naked eye. Aurora, no. You know the lights, you know, in the sky, the colored lights. What's the name of it? It's like magic. Like a
North
unicorn.
or South England. Feel free to not share if it's private.
Hills? Newcastle. What's it again? I think near Hills or more north. Not near London at all, which is kind of sucks because London, man, so much so far. Now I don't think we can make London. I think it's Newcastle. I think it's near Newcastle. Yeah, we go with a ship. Like a pirate, like for real.
One Piece は
Like this realness.
実在する
The One Piece is real. Yeah, we go with going merry. Somewhere with a boat where they have these two.
Spell it.
I'm probably not gonna give the location live, but I think just near Newcastle.
Oh my bad, I thought you said it.
Get it? Wait, give me a sec. Where was it again? At least with a boat, a ship. I heard there are chefs or something also nearby. Well, I don't know. What's it called? Chefs? Not exactly nearby, but I forgot, man. What was it again?
Shaves exist everywhere, I think.
Let's just say Newcastle. It was.
There are hot spots for sure, though.
I think it. Yeah, I think it's Newcastle. I think it's Newcastle.
Everywhere in England, I mean.
Somewhere there, somewhere near. I think it's either in or near Newcastle. But yeah. Not sure if that's familiar to you. Yeah, there's also an anime con near it, but we're like leaving the day before, so kind of missed the England anime con. Or I'm not sure. There's a convention. But hey, yeah. Go. I mean, if you're there anyways, though, but that probably costs a lot and all. I don't know. Maybe too much. Because let's say you find some awesome shit and you have to bring it all back. I don't know. No, some people literally travel from
more north than me.
Oh. Aye, too bad, man. Too bad. Oh well. Yeah, some people travel all the way to England from this country to go to a convention, which sounds cool, but yeah, also sounds like a lot of Yeah. Troublesome. Anyway. I lost a lot of to fix all these. Okay, I'm talking now from an artistic perspective. Like, you go to this convention to sell shit, art and such. Because some artists do that, which yeah, it's cool. It is definitely cool to go to another country and yeah, be there with your stand. Damn, man. Yeah. I guess if you go to French, you might
Keep it up, Ninja.
be able to get your work out there more if you have some. Since they're more into art, right? Or some countries are more into. And then you can also meet like other artists that are really good in their country. And in Japan you have that too, like you have people that sell doujinshis, self-made manga, like I guess what I'm doing now. But then again, doujinshi are also a lot of times fan art. So let's say I just use Luffy, Naruto and Goku and I put them in my manga, in one manga, and make my own fan art of it. So my own manga with those characters, that stuff. Or make them do things that I cannot show live. Yeah, so what was the point again? I forgot. But hey, do you still want to go to anime conventions or no in England? You said they were a bit shitty, right? Yeah. Like I do like the conventions over here, but it's more like why would I go? I kind of already seen it over the year. What it is? Like I often do like to go once in a while, but not to every single one of them. It's like unless you go there to maybe as an artist to sell shit and actually have some sort of purpose instead of just being a tourist and only buy shit.
Hey Ninjakees, how are you doing today?
Or maybe as a cosplayer. I mean, that would be a good reason, I think. Like I used to go to there also as a cosplayer, or at least as Goku, like 2 or 3 times maybe. I had first a shitty Goku suit, then a better one. That's about it. Then later I went more as an artist to sell shit. That didn't really work, but whatever.
Also, did you
Years
ever
ago.
see if the One Piece live
Double
action
D!
was good or not?
Double D, welcome
I would
back to
like
the
to
show,
know
Ninjakees.
the price
Shilling,
of it
and
to
what
watch.
did you eat today? How's it going, Double D? Welcome back. How's
I
it
just
going with your
couldn't be
comic?
around anime fans, so I've never been.
Maybe they're real fun, man. Maybe you find your wife or something. I don't know. Also, did you ever see if the One Piece live action was good or not? I've seen the whole One Piece live action yesterday or last night with Ninja-chan, the last 3 episodes. I think it is worth a shot.
I'm doing alright. Working on
I
my
think.
comic.
Oh yeah, that's good, man. Are you being able to finish some projects? I think yeah, definitely worth to. Well, it's all up to you in the end, right? But I would give it a shot. I would say like
ワンピースは実在する
the One Piece is real. Yeah, but have you never seen One Piece or nothing of it? Also, Dion, my son, finished 5 episodes. Yeah, I'm not sure how much. I've written some thoughts about it after watching it. Some stuff might not be good to say alive that I don't agree with, but yeah, other stuff maybe, yay. Like I like the One Piece live action and also at the
For
same
me
time
so far
not.
It's a 10 in terms of enjoyment, but not a 10.
Like I like it, but I also don't like it at the same time. It's kinda contradicting or paradox. I don't know. I enjoy it, but I also, in a way, not. Because I personally, from my Ninjakees experience,
I have loads
with
of
my
little
personal
nipples.
Ninjakees opinions, I compare it to the manga and the anime. If you don't know nothing about the anime or manga, it might be a better experience. Or a different one. Yeah, it has to be a different one because then you cannot compare shit. Like, when you go to a movie, you have read the book, and you go compare it to the book. But if you don't have the book ever consumed, it might be a better experience. Overall, I think the show is a good thing put together, but I, like Dion said, I have loads of nitpicks as well. But I also have loads of things that I did like. But it's a bit conflicting.
I love the characterization of the Straw Hats so far.
I like them too. Except for well, one of the things you already know, and maybe the other thing you also know about two characters. And I have some characters, their timing and place where they are at the moment. I've written, what did I write? The wrong place at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Re-getting.
Oh, yeah, I like it and I don't like it. Yeah, if we go too deep in this, or I don't know how much I could say. You tell me, ninjas. Like, I want to go full out on ranting, but I have to keep it in, man. For now. Hey. I like a lot of the characters. Some things also not. And
I've only cringed twice watching it.
only twice. Oh, you actually counted it. Actually. Oh, cringed. It's more. Yeah, I really compare it a lot, but that I mean, if you don't, yeah, I mean that's doesn't. It kind of makes sense, right? I think overall it's a good show. Overall, it's a good show. But there are things that I guess don't like, or
I do really like it, but I'm biased since I'm a massive One Piece fan.
biased in the like people, like maybe some people say. I think a YouTuber that read like a part like, oh, One Piece is not. They try to keep too much of the source material in there, which I'm like, bruh, you want to keep too much of the source material in there? That's your critic title? Like, you adapt something and you complain that it's too much doing it from the source material. That's why most of them fail. And yeah, it cannot be one-on-one. I guess, but the Straw Hats, I enjoy them except for a few minor things. Yeah, Zoro I really like. and certain clown. A lot of characters, and I am happy that they kept their designs. Let's say it like that. Yeah, you could argue maybe it's a it's like cosplayers, but it's how else would you know? Sometimes you can go too realistic, like what they did with the Sonic at first. Like they tried to make Sonic too realistic, therefore making him look fucking weird. And then they changed it back to the original design. And design is king. It matters. It matters with characters that, you know, let's say Spider-Man. He has a red suit with blue and stuff, and then...
Who is your favorite live-action Straw Hat, if you can say?
I guess Zorro. I kind of like all of them, but except for character design, because this is already from the trailer. You already know this, but
it's
Usopp's nose.
Then Luffy for me.
Nami's your first, and then Luffy. I think Luffy is just good. Yeah, he has thick eyebrows though, but it's whatever. Yeah, like
I love
Usopp.
Luffy's accent.
Oh yeah, I just I didn't really. I think it's fine, you know. I didn't really thought about it that much about the accent. I just I didn't really think about it. I thought I just watched it. It is what it is. But I think it's fine, yeah.
I love all the accents, to be honest. It's so nice hearing a mix.
I don't really mind all the accents. I think it's all fine. Wanted to say something. Yeah, so okay, I'm still about Usopp's nose, man. Like you know this already from the trailer, but other characters, they have their wackiness designs in a way, which is part of One Piece. Like how the mask is Green Goblin looks goofy and all that. But Usopp's nose, man, that's his whole trademark. And I'm still about the nose. I like Usopp all the way, except for the fucking nose, man. Like if other characters get also weird noses, what matters it then if Usopp also not get his nose? It's like all these other characters have wacky designs and have their noses, weird as noses. And this character is, they don't do it because it looks too whack. But all these other characters, they also do it there and it looks fine. So I don't see the problem why they couldn't just do his nose. Or maybe he cannot breathe, but even the other characters, they have their weird nose and they can also breathe with it. So I don't see the issue with, oh, it looks too whack. No, man. The other characters also then should look whack. Their design, and I think they should kept Usopp's nose. Like you have Sanji's eyebrow, and that's a little bit less worse, I guess. But the nose, man, it's the trademark. It's like having Mario suddenly have a yellow suit, or Spider-Man is becoming.
They could always fix it.
Like with the CGI they did there, it's great. It looks all great, the CGI in the show. So how can they not fix just the nose, man? That's a bit longer. That's it. Just a bit longer nose. Doesn't even have to grow or whatever. Just like I don't know, man. Usopp's nose is his trademark. It's like I don't know, removing Luffy's rubber fruit because it looks weird. I don't know, man. I mean, Luffy is supposed to look weird in a way. I mean, rubber in itself. I think the rubber power it's awesomely done. Maybe not perfect, but it looks all fine, you know, so far. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna. Oh wait, the battery's low of the headset. But yeah, except for Usopp's nose, the rest is just I like it all. Sometimes I'm a bit like... my headset turned off, so... The audio might be loud now. Let me turn it. Doesn't matter. Am I better with my headset? Audio might have changed right now. If the audio is loud, just let me know. But yeah, Usopp's nose is the only main issue I have, I guess. Like, I guess it's more of a nitpick. In terms of the whole crew of the Straw Hats.
Keep it up, Ninja.
But I guess as a... If you've never seen One Piece, I think it could be a way to get into it. It's not exactly the same, like... Some characters are in the wrong places at the wrong time, or at least... Yeah, it's a bit... I'm not sure how to... I like it and I also don't like it at the same time, in a way. Like, when I watched it, I was like, oh wait, this isn't not supposed to be here yet. Or characters appear at scenes or at places where they shouldn't appear. They probably did it for the... Yeah, they had to also piece it together. I don't know, man. And then it's the argument like, yeah, live adaptations should not be one-on-one. Which kind of... Yeah, they do have to crop it in 8 episodes. Like, it's an hour episode. It's like... each episode is about 1 hour, so which means it's like 4 anime episodes. Yeah, maybe you could argue that pacing might be long in anime, so you could argue stuff could be dropped. Some characters are totally left out, therefore having a butterfly effect, because some characters are a trigger to later in the story. Therefore, the trigger that cannot be done. So they might just use another similar character that is like the original trigger for a later event. But like character-wise, I think a lot of the characters, I like how that their designs are there. And also important moments. But sometimes it feels a bit rushed. Like, it goes too fast. Or... Yeah, I could talk about this for hours, man. Even more so if someone else, also that I've seen it all, can talk about. It's like, I think it's good. And also, I like it and I don't like it at the same time. I don't know, it's... Because I'm comparing it to the source material. Does that make sense? It's adapted from a source material. But yeah, a different medium though. Maybe it's better if you don't have watched anime and manga. Might be a better experience, or at least yeah. And have nothing to compare it to, and you just judge it by as it is. But overall, I think it's the graphics and cinematic, visual wise, I think it looks good. Yes, the complete package.
Seems like there's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, I've written some notes and maybe also notes. Yeah, I have just quick notes, like big thoughts after it when we finished. It's look, it's not yeah, it could have been worse. It could have been way worse. I think it's overall it's good. It is recommended. Yes, like compared to some other things, this is definitely a masterpiece. Compared to some other adaptations, yeah. But it's still like, yeah, I like, yeah, a lot of things they got right, and also some things, yeah, as a One Piece fan. But yeah, they have only 8 episodes for the first season. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'll let my son Dion finish it first, and maybe other people talk a bit more about it. There were also things that appeared in the show that I thought they wouldn't do, and I was happy to see that they actually did do it. So yeah. And yeah, there are many things that I enjoyed, and also a lot of things that I or when a certain event happens in the show that does not totally a different place, so to speak. So let's say you have an event in a story, but that place where it happens does not happen in the source material, so to speak. But they changed location, and also characters that appear where they should not be yet. And because of characters appearing in a certain moment earlier on, removes an effect for an impactful moment later on, so to speak. So, and characters that were supposed to be done coming back where they shouldn't be. But you know, some characters that weren't supposed to be there, I do enjoy their character itself, like how they portray this character. That's what I do enjoy. Only the thing I find weird or maybe enjoy less is that they appear in where they shouldn't be. Like, this shit never happened. Or, you know, and because of characters appearing in places where they shouldn't be, this will create a butterfly effect if they make more seasons. Or let's say, yeah, if there will be more seasons. But maybe they thought this first season would be cancelled, and then they at least wanted to showcase this character or that character, whatever character, before they get cancelled, if it gets cancelled. But I don't. I think I've not really watched all the reviewers yet, or I saw a little bit of socials, but I try not to go too deep into it, or at least maybe first have my own thoughts, then maybe make something out of it. Video. I'm not a really reviewer. I'm not like but you know, One Piece. I really love One Piece, you know, and because of that reason, therefore. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm more passionate about it. Like, let's say it was The Witcher. That's live where, like, I never really played, for example, The Witcher, and therefore I cannot really talk passionate about it. But with One Piece, it's different matter. Uh, there's in One Piece. There's so much to talk about because there's so much content. And that's one of the reasons why One Piece is, at least in my personal Ninjakees opinion, yes, because I can talk about this for hours, man. Maybe you're already tired of hearing this. I don't want to spoil yet. Or I'm thinking about just writing all my points and maybe just make it into a video, or well, yeah, some things, some real thoughts, but I might not. Yeah, whatever. I cannot say how I feel. Or maybe it goes. But overall, I think it's a good show. I would recommend it, yeah. Especially if you have not seen One Piece at all. But I think the characters, yeah, a lot of the characters, yes, how they act and act as the character, it is really well done. Even if they are not always in the right place at the right time or where they should be, but I think a lot of things they do right. Also the fights, I really, yeah, I like the fights. And One Piece is about the fights, or at least shonen manga, which One Piece is part of, or shonen anime, battle shonen anime. I think the fights, yeah, it's well done. And yeah, maybe some of the fighting looks a bit like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or some kung fu. Even in the Matrix, you know they're wires and shit, but for what they try to tell.
I wonder then if Chopper appears. I guess I'll give it a watch.
Oh wait, you did watch. Oh, you do know. Oh wait, how far are you in One Piece? Oh, wait, you only gonna watch it if Chopper appears? Well, if Chopper is the reason for you to watch it, well, this is like East Blue, so
that I can listen to a full-on Ninja Angry review.
No, it's not angry, but or maybe yeah, not necessarily angry if you rant. I don't know.
I haven't seen One Piece yet. I only saw a few episodes of the anime.
But you know about Chopper. How do you know about Chopper then? If you've only saw a few episodes, at least you have seen it until Chopper then, right? Well, I'm just gonna say it not to waste your time, but if you want to watch this show because of Chopper,
he was in one of them.
I have bad news for you because he's not there, man. Because this is East Blue. East Blue is like that's not where he was yet. But I think their creature or certain elements in the show that are not quote unquote real, but with their CGI, I think it looks good. Yes. And I think if they can make that look good, they can make Chopper look good. If they go the Sonic route, or at least, or maybe the Detective Pikachu route, live action, if they go do that for Chopper, I think Chopper could be good. Like even with Guardians of the Galaxy, this raccoon humanoid, right? Rocket. You know, there are many already examples of how Chopper could be done. Well, I think. They make him look like the OG Sonic movie.
They make him look like the Oak Sonic movie design. LOL.
And the Sonic looks good, or at least I think it looks. Have you seen Sonic the movie yet? Like, yeah. At first it was supposed to look like this, right? Sonic. But this... If they do this with Chopper, let's get out of here. No, but they kept the real Sonic design. And I think if they do this with Chopper...
Then everyone will be
can look
upset
good.
why they made him look so scary looking.
Everyone...
I've seen Sonic.
Oh, you've seen Sonic. So, I think this looks good, this Sonic. If they do Chopper like this, I think it's just good.
Keep it up, Ninja.
Like, yeah, you know he's fake, but, you know, does it really matter? I enjoyed both the Sonic movies. And I'm actually, yeah, want to have number 3. I might even like part 2 more. If they continue with One Piece, I think at some point they have to cast Jim Carrey, because Jim Carrey is a cartoony kind of actor, right? And he does the mask really well. I think one of my favorite movies, even though it's cartoony. So I think, and also in this I think, yeah, at some point, yeah, maybe it's too expensive though. But I think that he could easily fit in at least a One Piece. Oh shit, man! Shit, man! Fuck! Yes! I cannot say it there, man. He's the perfect cast, man. Oh shit! If they reach a point in One Piece where a certain character appears, they definitely should cast Jim Carrey, man. Yeah, man. There are a few characters where he's even based on, partly. So it's like, even nah, yeah, man. Nah, I think, yeah, it could work. Yeah. If Jim Carrey actually still wants to, he still acts, right? Some actors are. I think. I wonder how far they will come. I hope for One Piece that globally is successful. Also for Oda as the mangaka, because yeah, because I love One Piece, man. Yes, and I want it to succeed. But yeah, those who have seen it know about. But hey, if you're new with One Piece, yeah, I would recommend at least checking out one episode. Look, if you don't like the first episode, just drop it out of the window. I also like that in the first episode they put in a part that was lore in One Piece, never shown in the anime or manga, but because they put it in, even though it was not in the manga or anime, it was actual lore, and I liked it that they actually put it in. Yeah, that a part of it. It's already in the first episode, but if you don't know any, then don't really. It's just a short scene, or at least how long would the scene be? Maybe 5 minutes. I've not counted. Yeah, I'm ranting too long about this, man. Going too deep. Yeah, it is what it is. But I think it definitely put the bar higher for live action. stuff. Yeah, adaptation. There are also things that I at first thought would be more of a... I would be bothered more about it. But while watching it, it actually didn't bother me that much. Or at least it didn't really, you know. When you watch it, you try to follow the story. And yeah, of course you compare it.
Got shapes?
It's all ingrained there. So yeah, Double D, are you gonna watch it? Did I convince you? Watch it? Or were you already convinced? Or maybe you just already was gonna watch. Yeah. I hope I've not checked all the reviews and all that. I hope it's well received. I think most
Probably will eventually.
So it's yeah. You know, if you have nothing else to do, maybe check an app. I try not to watch too much reviewers and all that.
If a movie could be made for your manga, in a what-if situation, who would you want to play as which character?
Oh, that's a tough question. I've
Which
not
will
really
come
thought about
first,
it.
Pikmin 5 or One Piece live action season 2?
I guess One Piece. Wait, is Pikmin still a thing? Because I thought they were already busy with the One Piece live action 2016 or something.
He wants Jim Carrey to play every characters. But KD into each character.
Who would you want to play as which? Not really thought about it. Maybe I should actually draw the manga with that in mind. I don't know, man. Good question. Good question. Maybe not per se.
The
maybe
Rock
not...
will play as Giant.
Maybe there don't need to be famous actors in there. Like if you put famous actors in a certain content, you might already have expectations for this already famous actor to, like, let's say they cast Jim Carrey, or I don't know, Arnold, or whatever they cast as Luffy that's already super famous. Then it's like, maybe it's, I think the take that they casted someone not that famous yet, or not really known yet, that might be a better option, because then you are not gonna compare the actor to his previous famous works, or maybe already have high expectations because he is that specific. But because an actor can act really great, doesn't mean that actor, I think, is for every role. Like, you have great actors, but it doesn't mean they should play every character. Like, some actors are just great for the role, right? Well, not for other roles, or even though they can act great, you know, for what they did already. But I don't think that means that because an actor can act great that they should play every character. Like if you're a famous actor, maybe they are stuck with a super famous character that they did play, like Harry Potter. If you see the guy that plays Harry Potter in something else, it's like, hey, there's Harry Potter. Or if you see the Terminator there, hey, there's the Terminator, Arnold. Or if I don't know, another famous stuff. But some actors do nail different big movies though. Like if you have Legolas, the elf in Lord of the Rings, and then he's also in Captain Pirates of the Caribbean. I think he has two great roles, big roles. I think it's yeah. I think it's good. But if you suddenly, I don't know, like The Rock as Luffy, yeah, maybe not. Come no Rock. Or the Terminator or Arnold as Luffy. I'll be Pirate King. I'll be back. I don't know. Hasta la vista. What was the point? Oh yeah, my characters as live action. Yeah, that's maybe if they have you ever seen Scott Pilgrim? I think I've read the comics, the manga of Scott Pilgrim. I enjoyed them, but I also enjoyed the live action. I think it's well done, and also even those live action, they have like also sort of cartoony elements in there, and it's also comedy. I think it does work well with Scott Pilgrim. I enjoyed the movie Scott Pilgrim, but I guess it was not really well received in general. I'm not completely sure. But it was also based on a comic, which they actually gonna animate it. Becoming an animation series coming out of it. So, yeah, Scott Pilgrim is made by Brian O'Malley. I believe it started also as a, like, what was it, 6 volumes? Yeah. And Scott Pilgrim has to defeat 7 evil exes of Ramona Flower, and it, yeah. Oh wait a second, this one actor. And there, yeah, then Michael Captain America plays in it as well as one of the evil exes. I think overall it's movie enjoyable one. I don't know, think about it. I read the comic, the manga first. I didn't really compare it with it. I don't know. Maybe a bit. But I didn't really mind it. I don't know. Yeah, it's I think it's good adaptation. If no one has seen it, Scott Pilgrim. He also have like The Walking Dead. It's also based off comics / manga or whatever, drawn pictures by the hand. Yeah, I guess Walking Dead is more real. But they also made changes from what I've heard with The Walking Dead. I think I enjoyed the first few seasons of The Walking Dead, even though it was adapted comic. Yeah, but I also didn't read the comic, so I cannot really compare it. That might be the better way though. You cannot compare. So yeah, maybe if you I have to say you cannot really if you're not gonna watch or read One Piece anyways, and but you might actually do enjoy the live action. Like maybe that's enough, no, for some people. Just watching the live action of One Piece, and that's fine. They don't like drawn pictures. They don't like art. Everything needs to be realistic, with flesh, humans. Some people are like that, yes. They don't like drawn stuff because it's for children, or whatever reason. They only like soccer and cars, and live action movies. Everything drawn is for children. Oh, nah, maybe not all. Some people just are not into that, and you know, maybe just live action of One Piece is fine. They got a gist of it, what it is, and enjoy the live action. Maybe they actually do it. Love the live action. That's how they consume it, and that's their bubble. They stay there, and what it is. Like, I have the Lord of the Rings books, for example, but I never read them. Yeah, a good day. But I don't when I watched Lord of the Rings, for example, could not compare it to the books. I've not read the book, but I still love the movies. They're great of trilogy movies. Maybe it's just fine as is, even though I have the books. The thing though is, if you reverse it, I don't know, like what Game of Thrones. I watched Game of Thrones, for example, the first, just some of the seasons, and then a bit later I got the books, and then I read the first book. But the characters in the books, I imagine characters from the show with characters of the books. Like if they talk about the character in the books, but I've already seen them in the live action, I'm thinking about the live action. So let's say there was no live action, you have to imagine it by yourself. But yeah, because it already in existence visually, and the visuals already laid out for you, or at least for me. That's yeah. Like let's say they like Gollum or Gandalf or whatever. Like let's say they already read them in the books, and I imagine them a bit different, but then live action they look different. How I imagined it. Maybe that's also how people say that, oh yeah, this is a good live adaptation of this book, because what they imagined in the book, visually in their mind, what the live action, it also looks what you thought it would look like. For example, with Fairy Tail, this is one crazy shit. So Fairy Tail, yeah, right, from Hiro Mashima. It's a manga about this wizard. But Fairy Tail, at least when I started reading the manga, there was no anime yet. I thought a lot about One Piece and him being a bit like Luffy or something. So finally the Fairy Tail anime came out, and I watched it, and the voice was totally different than I would expect. I thought like some sort of Luffy voice or something, but and it was like this voice. I don't know. I imagine it different when reading the manga. So yeah, but that's just voice, voice acting. Yeah, back then I enjoyed Fairy Tail more. At some point I kinda dropped it because I guess because also, well, maybe it's because of filler, or I watched the anime more so. Sometimes you have a serious moment in a show, and then they put a gag in there, some sexy gag showing a panty or whatever. Kind of ruins the moment, you know, like I don't know. Name a famous scene in a movie that's serious, and then suddenly random you see a gag in between. That gag in between removes the impact of what importance of a certain scene should be, or at least I think was the intent of that scene. Then they make a joke out of it, which makes it then like as a joke, you know? Like not the impact is then removed from, yeah, like I don't know, a famous scene. Like of course you have the memes now with serious scenes. That's a different thing. Like if they make a meme out of it in the story itself, where the meme is from. Yeah. Like let's say the Titanic. I've never seen the Titanic, but a serious scene, right? They die and shit, and by my love and whatever, and then in between you put a gag in there, and it's like really sad moment, and you make it as. But, sometimes with anime I have these big ass XD faces in between. They're supposed to be funny, but they're kinda sometimes maybe a bit over distracting, or I don't know, from the main to I don't know. Timing, yeah. Or the gag is just for the sake of it. Like, what's let's see. What's a really famous dramatic scene? Cinema. So many out of there.
Putting a gag in Titanic, as they are trying to get off the ship, you see a clown walking around and slipping on banana peels, who slides off the ship and lands on his horn. Something like that would take you out of the overall urgency of the scene.
Stuff like that, like how you say it, it sounds funny, right? You're gonna laugh, but that's not the point. At least, I don't think that's the, like, unless it's the author's point. Okay, sometimes it's like, yeah, how you say it sounds really funny. But yeah, if it's like a serious dramatic moment, bruh. But yeah, I guess that was one of the reasons why I stopped watching Fairy Tail. Maybe I also compared too much to One Piece. I don't know. I mean, is it fair to compare one show to another that you like? Let's say you start watching show A that you originally watched first, and then watch show B, which is similar to show A, but not exactly, or maybe in the same category, genre. Then you might compare it to it, and there, yeah, like some things are just its own thing, right? And that makes it better, or because it's not the same. Maybe it might be a bit like the same, but or a different touch to it. Alright. Yeah. Talk about it for hours. Sometimes enough. Yeah. Like from cinema, so movies.
Another example would be if in Halloween, Michael Myers hears a radio playing and starts to break dance in the middle of the kitchen before going after his victim.
In a way, that sounds really funny, but I guess, yeah, scary movie, you know, parody on horror, right? But how you say it sounds really funny. But yeah, that's not the point, right? Seriously, going after his victim, kill them, and he starts breakdancing. Oh shit! I mean, that could be like a or yeah, I don't know, a scene for, but probably not for that movie.
Fairy Tale was just very awkward to watch for me.
Awkward. Wait, how far did you watch? Or
And not because it was an ikai.
in a way, I like that it is edgy, but also like I like edgy more. So if it's
I'm not sure how much I watched.
at the right, like I think High School of the Dead is edgy. I know it's edgy, but the story is also, I think, yeah, it's a good story as well, and also the music. I
Prison
really
School
enjoy.
is the only ikai I've liked.
Yeah, Prison School, man. I read the manga when to a certain point, but then I kind of dropped it. I still wanted to continue it, but I didn't get around to it. Did you watch the anime or did I read the manga?
I read it.
Oh, you read it too? Oh shit. I read quite far. That's why you got the the meme, right? Tits her ass. If you know, you know. Yeah, like if you go to the root of double D's, so you have Jurassic Park, right? You have Jurassic Park, the dinosaur, and this guy gets haunted by the T-Rex, running away from it, and then the clown comes randomly out of the bushes and breakdancing. It's like, what the fuck, man? What's this shit? It's just so random, so out of place. Doesn't make any sense, unless that's the point of your. Like there was one horror movie, I forgot which one, or at least it was a horror movie, and then suddenly some weird shit, comedy shit happened in. I forgot. Maybe it was The Cabin or something.
What is the appeal of ikai to you?
I think it was a cabin, like yeah, I think it was a cabin or something like that. It started there, and at some point it turns out like not a horror, and then it turns out as comedy. Weird. What's the appeal of edgy to you? Well, waifus. I mean, One Piece is a bit edgy too. If they, but not overly though. I guess a lot of edgy is, I guess, a bit too I don't know, man.
It's okay if there is no reason.
And a waifu. Like ecchi, for example.
Sometimes these things are hard to explain.
For example, Tenjo Tanga. It's ecchi, but I also like. Well, there's comedy in there, some
Keep it up,
awesome
Ninja.
action. Let me see. Hajime Nippon doesn't really. Now, what do you mean by ecchi? Titties and such. I mean, you know. I mean, Nami, One Piece is in there, but it's not like.
I wonder how they would make a
like
real
sometimes
live
it's
action
too
show of JoJo's
blatant
Bizarre
or-
Adventure.
Jojo. I've not gotten too
When a
much.
story feels like it was written by a porn addict.
Yeah, maybe. But you know. Oh yeah. Oh, ecchi. Talking about ecchi, then I have a good example.
That's Sekai for me.
Shokugeki no
Not although
Soma.
some make it work.
Shokugeki no Soma / Food Wars. Yeah. Like it's ecchi. It's about food. It has awesome shonen tropes. The overall package, I enjoy it. Shokugeki no Soma is basically a shonen manga about well, food. But how? Yeah, they also explain some of the foods. Like it's really
Fair enough.
Yeah, I think Shokugeki no Soma is a good example of an ecchi that I did enjoy. But sometimes it's a bit too. Well, back in the days, I guess I watched more of that stuff. But yeah, you know. I don't really watch a lot of anime, so. But what's less? Yeah, watch a bit of One Piece, Ninja-chan a bit, and that's one of the big reasons. Yeah, there's Bastard. Bastard is an anime, but I watched it in the gym, when on the cross trainer, you know, and I watched an episode here and there, and it's definitely ecchi. It's also based off an old school story. I just watch it. It's fun to watch, but it's not necessarily a great show, but it's more like just a hamburger instead of a, I don't know, fun to watch, but it's also a bit cliche, but maybe it's just maybe a guilty pleasure, just a simple thing. But the thing is, I watch it in the gym, on the cross trainer, for example, an episode, if I go running or on the thing, just watch an episode. But if I really go serious into something that I really want to watch, I want to watch it on a big screen, no, with the headset and all that, or in the cinema, but it depends. But this, like some less good shows, so to speak, I mean, I don't mind to watch it on a cross trainer. I did watch parts of Jujutsu Kaisen on a cross trainer too, though, back then, and I think also a few Muslim. Probably better to watch it on a bigger screen, though. But I mean, yeah, maybe I should watch them. I kind of started it already, and I like the music. Maybe it's also just to have something to watch that is still fun to watch. It's not necessarily my favorite show, or some things you just, I don't know, just maybe like the One Piece live action. It's not maybe the best or the greatest content, but it still was fun to watch. Even though I'm not sure if I would watch it again. Okay, Dion, would you are you gonna is watching the One Piece live action one time enough for you, do you think, or are you gonna watch it again at some point? I'm probably gonna skip through it to have my points, but I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna sit in front of it and watch it. Maybe
I
just
will
put
probably
put
watch
on.
it again.
You probably watch it again. I should. Oh, that's interesting. Because you're gonna, well, my idea or what I thought was like, if someone watches something again,
But I would never
means it
watch
is
the
good.
anime again.
Oh, that's
Unless
an
it was
interesting
cut
point.
down.
That's an interesting point. Yeah, the One Piece live action you can put on because it's in English while doing other shit. Yeah, the anime you can also put on while
I'd
doing other
reread the
shit,
manga
but-
countless times though.
Oh yeah, okay. Interesting. So do you, yeah. So you think, I thought if you rewatch something, it's then great. Means it's good. Classic. Would you you didn't finish it? Okay, I'll ask if you're done with it. Would I personally rewatch One Piece live action? I might just put it on when doing other stuff, but if I'm really gonna watch it, I don't know, man. Maybe if someone else wants to watch it, getting someone into One Piece. Like some people don't watch anime or read manga, but maybe I can convince them to get into One Piece this way. Like yeah, some people that are not in animation or manga at all, but might enjoy. Not drawn. Yeah. If I'm gonna rewatch it all again, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Maybe later, I don't know. Wasn't really planning to. Maybe it's just fine as it. But maybe I have to rewatch it again to see how good it actually is. Better, becoming better over time, like a fine wine or whatever. Even though I don't like drinking wine, at least not the ones that I pick. Might be good wines out there that are real thing. Had them, so whether there are good wines there. Personally enjoy them. There are quite a bunch of people that enjoy wine and they taste. Or not. I don't know. Fine. But hey. What's the point again? Yeah. Also, yeah, about... Hey, why did you stop watching Fairy Tail? It was weird? Or how far did you watch it then? What... A Fairy Tail has a lot of edginess and kinda removes the seriousness.
I just don't think it was good.
I think the drawings look good. You can draw really good. It's more like I kind of like the edginess, but also not, and that's the reason why I might not really follow it, because it
Ring
might
the bell
get,
and click the sparkling heart to stay notified the fastest.
don't think it
If
was
you
good.
haven't
Okay,
already,
what was not
https
good? Characters,
www.twitch.tv/ninjakees.
or watch the anime, or maybe both.
Everything.
Everything. Everything is
I watched
trash.
it.
Yeah, I didn't like how they did the magic system. So in Fairy Tale it's about wizards, or what was it called? Magic people. Wizards, right? Sorcerers? No, not sorcerers. Wizards. Yeah, was different, but anyways.
EP 66. It's the only anime I ever dropped to, apparently.
Oh, episode 60. That's quite some episode. Yeah, so in Fairy Tail they have this magic shit. And the main character can do fire shit. But in the anime they introduce these magic circles when summoning magic shit. But in the manga it's not there at all, and I think the circles... I don't like the circles when that effect. Some weirdest circle effect, I just let them summon the magic without the circle. There's no circle
I've read
needed.
Rave Master too.
I watched Rave Master. I've not. Actually, I have the manga of Rave Master. Not all of it, but a lot of it. I did watch the anime though, but it's like a while ago. I remember I enjoyed it, but it's like in the earlier days when I watched that. Yeah. Also back then anime was new, and if you're younger, maybe you're a bit more stupid. You enjoy easier. Maybe it's better that way. If you are more stupid or something. I don't know. If you get older, you might. Yeah, you probably enjoy things. I don't know. Different. Like shonen manga, right? Maybe at some point you kind of have seen them all, or unless someone does something totally different with the genre. Maybe at some point it gets a bit too. We have already seen this, do something new. And yeah, some people take a different approach of the same concept, and or people that never saw the old show get introduced with the new shows, and therefore that is their first or earlier shonen manga. So for I watched Dragon Ball, One Piece, Bleach, Naruto. Not all of Bleach, but and quite a lot of other shows as well. And then over time, you're gonna compare, right? Like, see characters doing similar shit that the other characters did. Maybe even what I make is too standard. I don't know. But hey, if you maybe people that never really read that kind of stuff, new for them, and then it's not sure what talking about. Fair point. Man. Shows and maybe originality. Like suddenly a shonen, or like let's say you follow a certain genre of story, like manga, or maybe horror, and then but if you have in horror movies, you have the killer, and then but the killer needs to be different than the other killer in the other movie, right? Because they do the exact same thing or almost the same. It's kind of like, yeah, you already seen that, right? Yeah, okay, you have the scary big titty girl that gets killed, screams, guy with the knife gun, the chainsaw or the hammer or the lollipop, I don't know. Maybe something totally different that you've never seen before, and then a different approach to the same thing that makes it more interesting. But then again, it could just be that that's what the thing is, and you're gonna get like if you have fighting games, there are a lot of fighting games, but some fighting games, like they're all fighting, right? Like, well, it is the type of game.
Keep it up, Ninja.
They are different. There are different types, and I think, yeah, some gameplay you might enjoy better than others. The way a character blocks, or there even is a block, or how you block someone attacks or special attacks, whatever. For example, Mortal Kombat is totally different with fighting game thing than like let's say a Street Fighter, or still both a fighting game, but Mortal Kombat is more brutal. Which I also enjoy, that you know, it's not like, oh, this is Mortal Kombat. No other fighting game does this shit. Until they do, of course. Like fatalities and all that. Like, yeah. Still crazy that's just on YouTube, Someone his head gets cut off and all, and it's almost like a horror movie. Maybe in a but it's, I don't know, it's weird. I think Chainsaw Man, for example, could easily fit in a horror movie, or also Mortal Kombat. Or the brutality puts in. Because something you do in fiction doesn't mean you're gonna do it in GTA. Well, some people do it, but cannot. You really blame it on game. Anime. No, it's just the person, right? I mean, if you go back in history,
I will never understand that argument.
How much brutality was there back in history? Had they play games back then? Video games? where is your... Oh, back then they also had... never... I'll understand that argument. Yeah. Like blaming games for violence. Influence. You really can tell. Maybe it's just an
We used to publicly execute people as if that was normal.
Yeah, and people even watched it like a movie. Like, oh, hey, someone's gonna get killed today. Yo, let's go watch, man. Yo, guys, come. Like, as if you're going to the cinema, getting some popcorn, letting someone get executed. Or burn people like witches. Like, oh, this woman, she doesn't sink to the bottom. Yeah, let's burn her, man. She's a witch. Oh.
And I can only imagine how brutal wars before guns were.
Yeah, that's probably more brutal, eh?
Not that they not brutal now.
Yeah, but that's just humanity, right? Part of it, even though it might not. yeah, it's fun part. Still, yeah. I don't think you can. It's just, I mean, even in the Animal King, parents eating their own children. Like, what the fuck? Imagine a human doing that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat my own child. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the oven and eat him. Bruh. For example, the Komodo dragon. Like when they lay eggs, right? So when the children come out of the eggs, they have to run right into the trees. Else they might get eaten by their father or parent if they don't. Like they also eat their own children. So they kinda from instinct have to run right into the trees to hide, hunt for little insects and such, until they get big enough and then come out of the trees again. So yeah.
It's funny how some animals are like that.
It's like imagine a human doing that. Oh yeah, yeah, baby, you come out of the thing and yeah, go in the trees. What the fuck? Else you get eaten by your father. Oh, son.
And here we are taking 16 years just to be able to do stuff on our own.
Yeah.
It makes sense though.
That makes sense. I think even hamsters eat their own children. Like, don't the fathers of the hamsters own young if the father stays in the cage? If you leave something I heard about it, I'm not sure how correct this is. I thought it was like
that it takes so long for humans to leave the nest.
If a hamster is in the cage when they just born, and
hamsters do eat their babies, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it was only the father, also the mother, I forgot. But yeah, what? That takes so long for humans to leave. Yeah. Humans, yeah. More care. But also, yeah. It's maybe more quality. I don't know. Yeah, some because some animals have like thousands of children in one go, right? Like if you have birds or something, they're like 6 birds, and then one of what's this video? Like you get 6 birds, and one of the young birds goes being fucking annoying all the time. At some point, the mother bird, or maybe it was the father bird, at least the parent bird just kicks him out of the nest, drops down somewhere, because he was that one little bird was continuously picking on the other little birds, being annoying. And then at some point the parent was like, fuck you, get out of here. Literally. Yeah, what? Imagine if you do that. Yeah, maybe it's sort of I guess it does happen in does do happen with. Yo, it's almost already 3 a.m. Alright, yeah, gonna save this. Done has to start. And double D. Alright, ninjas, thank you very much for joining once again. Right now it's 2:45 a.m. here in the morning. So, yeah, gonna wrap it up for today. The plan is to be back tomorrow in the evening. So don't forget to follow on Twitch. Ring the bell,
Have a
subscribe on
good
YouTube,
night,
and ring the bell
Ninja.
as well to stay notified the fastest way if you haven't already. And yeah, don't forget to check out something real.
ピースは実在する
One Piece is real. Yes,
See ya.
literally in the live action.
+1 Ninjaborn.
Yo,
Welcome.
King, thank you very much for the follow. Ninjabucks, ish, welcome to the club. Alright, so yeah, ninjas, thank you very much for joining once again. Yeah, so follow on Twitch, ring the bell, subscribe on YouTube, and ring the bell as well to notify the fast way if you haven't already. Check out Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter /Ninjakees, where I mostly will update when we
Sucks
go
I
live.
came
Once again,
late.
if you have any of that. Oh yeah, it's alright, King, you can rewatch it later on YouTube or tomorrow evening. But thanks for joining in. Yeah, man. Check out all the links at the link tree. Over here you can find all the links.
https://linter.ee/ninjakees.
Also
Okay,
check out
have
the
a
Discord,
great night.
where you can share
Join our Discord
and see
here. https://
other people that drawings have talked before the stream, while the stream gone, or after the stream.
/sdneska.
So many things in there, talking in the fandoms, promoting the promote section and all that. There. And also let me know if you popped in there and I have to make a Ninjaborn so you can do stuff. But if you're already in there, but just let me know. And yeah, that's the disco. So yeah, ninjas. Dion, Double D, King, and everybody else that was lurking here, was here before, see this now and see this later. Thank you very much for joining once again. Ninjabucks, Ishali, sweet dreams, and don't forget that man under the bed. Merc, that is. Yes. Alright, ninjas, have a great sleep if you go to sleep. And until tomorrow, Ninjabucks, Ishali, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out. Thanks for joining once again, Ninjas, Ninjabucks, Ishali, and see you ninjas the next time. Ninjakees out.